Hey guys, it's Hoodstalker 4, and today I'm going to be showing you like my top 5 favorite Star Wars figures. So, I don't know if you're wondering what this is the lead tip to a .22 cal bullet. Before I actually get into the list, I'm going to show you some of the things I have displayed up here. That I haven't got them combined yet, but it was the Minicon Assault Team. I'm going to combine them into the bigger form and display them that way. And this is what I've been using as a base to put this on, my tablet. So, here crap. Well, I'll get it later. I've already done a review on this, but this was my mini Colt revolver. And here we have the Eye of Sauron, a Dry Ride Halo 2 Elite, Sauron in the physical form, the Witch King of Angmar, Halo 2 Master Chief, and here is Crisis 2. Crisis 2. What's the name? Alcatraz. And this is for something later in the video. And right back there we have Sauron's mace and a Corvette. Oh, and little R2. Can't have a Star Wars collection without R2, Boba Fett, or Darth Vader, in my opinion. So at most of these are from the vintage collection, I will say, or yeah, most of them are. Oh, yeah. So right here we have the ARC Trooper Commander. This was I don't remember what series this is from, but this is from the vintage collection. This comma thing right here. I believe that's what I may be pronouncing that wrong. But this is actual soft goods, kind of thin, light material. And you got the holsters there, and you just kind of slide the guns in. You got a thermal detonator, which is also the clasp, keeping the belt on. You got your pauldron, and the helmet is removable if it'll cooperate with me. So there's the head, and you get these 2 blasters. I have him wearing this armor because I like it the best, and you do get 2 sets of armor, but I like that one the best. So that was number 5. Correct. At number 4, got Jango Fett, also from vintage collection. He had a soft goods pauldron, but I put that on another clone to try and recreate an old figure that I saw once but never picked up. So notice he would come with that. You got the 2 blasters, and this was actually a reuse of an older figure. I don't see it with me right at the moment, but it was from Saga Collections or Legacy Collection from like around 2007, I believe it was. But this is a reuse, except they put blades on the inside of his arm, which I think he could have done without, really. The missile itself is removable with a little flaming tail, and the helmet is removable. It's a little helmet. And now your standard Jango Fett face. So that was number 4. And here we got this was a Mailway exclusive. This was the prototype armor Boba Fett, basically a white Boba Fett. Again, this was a reuse from a old Saga Collections Boba Fett, which actually happened to be one of my earliest Star Wars figures I ever got. So we're going to set him right here for now. And so that's the prototype armor, and then this is what Boba Fett normally looks like. You can see the difference between them. That one's white, and then this one's the standard color. So, whoa, I want to grab the stand there. So yeah, there's that. Oh, dang it, I didn't do the articulation. Oh, okay, let's do this quickly. Ball joint head, ball hinge, swivel, ball joint, and then is that it, or yeah, ball hinge at the thigh, ball hinge, ball joint, ball hinge, with the weird swivel thing for the wires, no movement, ball joint, swivel that thigh, ball hinge, ball joint, ball hinge, ball hinge with the swivel, ball joint, is that? Yeah. And then swivel, ball hinge, and ball hinge. And then number 2 is the Vintage Collection, or V95, Darth Vader. Personally, in my opinion, the best 3 3/4 inch Darth Vader that we have ever gotten. So no removable helmet on this guy, but I can deal with that because his head is in correct proportions. You do get his lightsaber, and swivel, ball hinge, swivel at the base of the glove, swivel right there, right below the thingy, the thing with the buttons, I don't know what it's called. There's a ball hinge, and ball hinge. So, ball hinge thighs were the best thing that Hasbro ever did for joints, in my opinion. I think that should have been standardized, but it was not. And then my number 1 favorite Star Wars figure, maybe even my number 1 favorite in my collection, is Darth Revan. This, I probably spent the most on this figure than any other figure in my collection, actually. This cost me like $80 for this dude. So his hood and cape is removable. He has a kind of soft but mostly hard plastic. It has a ball joint, ball hinge, swivel, and then there's a swivel at the thighs, but because of how stiff the cloak is, it's basically useless. And yes, I realize he has the least articulation out of all my figures, but he has the cool factor. Now, I know his lightsaber is, but it's kind of broken in half because it's made out of cheap brittle plastic. So I'm just using the Darth Maul lightsaber, because you can't have him dual lightsabers or double-bladed lightsabers in the game. So I figured it makes sense still. Yes, I realize, well, it's Darth Vader's, but it still makes sense. So yeah, I haven't done a review on that yet. I will do that soon. Let me know if you want to see a review on any of these other ones. I did a review on him already. Actually, I can't do him because I misplaced some of the guns, so I can't do that. Or if you want to see a review on those mini-cons, or any of these figures you saw here. Let me know if you want to see any reviews on them. And if you do, tell me which ones you want to see, and I will do that. So anyways, this is Stalker 4, signing out.